Hello, everyone. Again, this is Dr. Amanda here. And did you know that Americans can spend over 35 billion, yes, a billion with a B, dollars every year in vitamins, supplements, minerals, just different things like that, trying to get the most they can out of a healthy lifestyle? Well, actually, dietary supplements are not regulated by the FDA, which is the Food and Drug Administration. And because this industry is so popular and so profitable, that sometimes the vitamin companies may not be as truthful, and we may not actually be getting what we think we're getting in a vitamin supplement. Now, there's some vitamin companies out there that you can research, and what they actually say is in the bottle is in the bottle. Now, they can't necessarily claim that these supplements do certain things because, once again, they're not regulated by the FDA. So you'll even see on some of the bottles that it says may support such and such, but then it says it has an asterisk by it and it says this statement is not supported or not regulated by the FDA, something of that sort. So we just have to be careful when we're picking up vitamins and supplements and using those. But you may wonder, well, how did this even come about? Well, I can think back to when I was younger. And as you heard my story before, or you may not, I was an overweight teenager and kid, and I was tired all the time, and I was like dragging around, and then I would remember telling my grandma, I'm tired and all this. She's like, Amanda, you got to take your vitamins now. Did you take your vitamins today? And I remember her taking several different types of vitamins. I didn't always know what they were, but I remember like seeing like garlic and, different things like that were in a capsule form. And if you watch any of my other videos, I do mention sometimes that garlic is a good food to eat and it has good benefits, but in the capsule form, it may not be as beneficial as not as beneficial as actually eating the whole food. So we want to again take a closer look and see, where do vitamins actually play a role. So no vitamin or supplement can actually be helpful if you have a poor diet. And already from me that I believe that the most healthful diet is a whole food plant-based diet. So if you're not going to eat, your fruits and vegetables, then taking supplements may not actually help your health, and you may just be wasting money. So I could think back to a few times where I have people that may come into our office and they say, they don't take any medicines prescribed, but then I ask, do you take any vitamins or herbal supplements? And they whip out all these pages, and they're taking 2 and 3 pages of vitamins and herbal supplements. And then I ask them, well, what are you taking this for? Why do you take this? And, they may say, well, I heard that, this helps with your liver, and this helps with your heart, and this helps with your vision. And, there's been studies out there where certain vitamins may help with certain aspects of your health. But again, I believe that a good diet actually will help you with most of these things, and you don't have to pay extra for all these supplements, okay? But if you follow good recommendations and you actually eat a whole food plant-based diet exclusively, then you still may need some supplements, or some vitamins, I should say. The most important one I would say would be vitamin B12. And you're like, okay, well, what does vitamin B12 do and why do I need it? And most importantly, if the whole food plant-based diet is the gold standard, in my opinion, then why am I not getting it just with eating those foods? Well, first of all, B12 is essential for our nervous system and for making a few of our blood cells. So, If you are low in B12, you may have what we call anemia or low blood counts, or you may have numbness and tingling in your fingers and toes. And then if you're really B12 deficient, it can go on to cause some other more harmful neurologic effects. So why can't you get that in a whole food plant-based diet? Well, we believe that vitamin B12 is from microorganisms that are in our soil. And, back before big industry and things like that were making lots farming and doing a lot of things for larger populations, then our soil probably was very good and very rich, very nutrient dense. But now, because we have so many other things that are causing changes in our environment, our soil is not as rich. Therefore, our vegetables and foods are not grown in a rich soil, and therefore we are low in B12 with eating that. So it is very advisable for you that are eating an exclusive plant-based diet to have a B12 supplements, okay? And there's different amounts of B12 that one should take depending on your age and different things like that. Another vitamin that is essential and that would be good possibly for someone to actually eat or try to get in is not really a vitamin at all, but we call it vitamin D. It's actually a hormone in our body that our body can make through sunshine. So you may have heard that this is really our sunshine vitamin. So being outside actually can help our body to make this vitamin or hormone better. So some people actually still take a vitamin D supplement, but even if you just go outside for maybe 5 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on the tone of your skin. And it's kind of hard to tell for each individual how long you should be out there, but 30 minutes at the, on the higher end would be good. But it also depends on the way the sun is shining and how much rays are coming out. But I'm no sun expert, so I couldn't go into more detail about that for you. But it's a good idea that if you get outside, mostly between the hours of 10 a.m. and 3 p.m., that's usually when the sun shines, I guess, the greatest, because that's what they recommend. And you want it exposed to your bare skin without any sunscreen. So we still have to be careful because you can still get skin cancer. But if you do, 5 to 30 minutes without sunscreen 2 or 3 times a week, that should get most people enough vitamin D. And then, of course, if you're going to be out there longer, then you want to start to apply your sunscreen, okay? So you remember when we were children that we got to go outside and play at recess. So usually recess was usually within these hours between 3 to 2. You would have morning recess and afternoon recess. So you're getting your vitamin D at that time, or even during the summertime. I don't know about you, but my parents will always say, just go outside and play, you'll be out there and you'll be getting your vitamin D. So to summarize, you would need vitamin B12 supplements if you're an exclusive plant-based eater, which I would recommend, and then make sure you get outside and get some sun. Now, I would like for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this information with a friend, and then comment below on more information that you would like to know about health and wellness. So imagine that you're out there having fun in the sun and you're getting all the vitamin D that you need, and you're taking those B12 supplements and you throw all those other vitamins out the window, and you're eating a whole food plant-based diet. You're saving money, having energy, and feeling great. Blessings and health. Have a great day.